Welcome to Curiosum night. We're prepping for our side of the mission tonight.
Last week. He placed silver, I placed iron, but I've also never placed before, so I don't know if that's the issue. Yeah, that's normal.
Stretch a little bit. Stretch. How are you all?
I wasn't even doing that bad.
It sucks having a character with legs longer than yours.
I might.
He went like 14 and 3 one game. As Pantheon support.
You gotta be.
I went like 4 and 18 as misfortune.
Legs and arms. Like the tip of my index finger is like, I can't even.
He can barely walk, so I don't have his normal skills.
Oh.
That's the wrong toggle. That is the wrong
Oh.
toggle.
Yeah.
Hey, passive, I don't know if you know this, but I use my eyeballs.
Time to hit his
And
low.
now he is high as fuck.
Can I have a fruit gummy?
Ribby.
Sorry, I
Bust the entire bottom.
my brain is... I'm just looking, fixing your
Sure this works.
No,
Shame.
it's okay. Sorry. I thought the shading was off. Everything is fine now. Yeah, it's fine.
No, that doesn't work. Shit.
My animation's off and you saw the crash or whatever.
I'm not used to the...
I'm hoping I put
seeing the eyes, so I was like, wait, is
Oh,
that
how
normal?
glowy they are? Yeah,
I'm just
that's
dragging
normal.
on my
It just doesn't show in the normal
Okay.
mode.
like mine is on my head, but I put
Better
it
than
right
the
up
normal
here.
mode.
Mine is like right here.
I'm going
but it's
insane.
on the side of my head. Because if someone suddenly comes up behind me and doesn't look right,
This is a zappy shield you got there. It'd be a shame if we hit it with something physical.
I was like, oh, shit.
You mean like?
Where's it?
All right,
I
that's
mean, like
right.
one of the big boys punching you.
Oh.
It'd be a shame.
Oh, I need to gather some clay then.
It's just, it's just a little fun.
Yeah, happens.
Let's go.
Yeah, for context for those big ones, 'cause I don't know if they said it last time. I was told those are stronger than the gargoyles. So
Fun.
terrifying. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. No one should be allowed to get hit by those. Period.
yeah. I mean, I'll at least. Do we know if they're lightning? Do we know if they're?
So someone's going behind me. I think I can see.
The big ones do have lightning. That's just in addition to the strength, though. Unfortunately.
Oh, well, I can at least block some of that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Zappy. I can tell you used spheres.
Yeah, it is on my head.
Is used what?
Yeah.
Spheres.
Oh yeah,
What do you mean spheres?
The electricity particle.
Oh.
It's a sphere with
Yeah.
lightning rotating around it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's supposed to go
Just
around.
said sphere located.
That's technically supposed to be using the mesh. It's just surrounding body
It
mesh.
looks like it is, but it's just it's just mesh particles on top of mesh rendering.
Yeah. Oh, why are you doing that? That was weird. There you go.
Just happened.
I don't know. I don't like that.
That's a very important.
Shit, Jesus.
Oh,
By the power of serenity.
is that really? Huh. All right, because I see it differently from everybody else. Because I.
I want to see this in the very dark. I want to see it in a dark world. I can't do that. It's gonna be so fucking nice.
Todd, you have a filthy dark user in your wings.
Even though it doesn't have a light source on it.
No, it looks different.
But you forgot that.
It looks different for me because everything else is a little bit more
Right, it just
see-through for me, so I can actually know what I'm doing.
Did you update a bunch of it?
I didn't really update a bunch of it. I mean, it's all stuff I've had. It's mostly, I need to fix some things. I fixed it so that hopefully my colliders won't go on for me, and I won't get flung across or spun around and then flung when I'm trying to
But
move.
it's funny.
I know it's funny, but I need to do
Tingly
shit.
keys, you all can go in now.
Okay.
Also, when Kokkuri's fighting, is your shrine your shrine is open, right?
Yes. It opens when, it only opens when I use, when I take out the mana from it to use excess.
Yeah. We still need to make you that boss.
What happened last
Yeah.
It's too scary. It's too scary.
Yeah. It only opens to release different types of mana that can infuse.
Okay, look, when I work on my mana backpack, we can make you a box for yours.
Let's go. Oh, I keep forgetting it.
OBS.
Wow.
I think I have that set.
Why is my? Oh, there
I'm
you go.
following you.
That's crazy.
If anything's coming from above, just whoosh. Oh, except it has a cooldown time. But
Holy fuck.
After last week, I've been like combat hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, you always be dry when it's raining though, so it's pretty good.
When I was in an RP once.
that'd be
Should be
good.
good considering you have this.
Yeah, and water specifically is not good. How fucking dare you? Ow.
What the fuck?
It's my Halo. Have you ever seen it?
No, I have not.
Oh, this is his Halo.
Holy crap! Wow, that's cool.
I see a
Yeah, he's an
halo.
Evangelion Halo.
I have not seen.
Halo.
I have not seen your.
Because he's the Evangelion angel, dude.
Yeah, right. They're going full
Brother's
Shito.
literally Remiel.
My god.
Fuck.
Like,
I hate
it's
this.
literally Remiel. His shield is a fucking cube. Fucking the geometry cube.
Going full on. Oh yeah, we were going. Yeah, this is my AT
Yeah,
field.
and his fucking lasers, their quirk is that his lasers just go through. They don't stop. They just go through.
Yeah, these are my AT shields. What are you talking about?
Yeah, true. That's your AT shields.
What is going on over there?
I don't. Oh, there's so many.
You fucking cut it out.
What the fuck? Okay, time to go. Alright, time to go into roleplay.
I think it's best if we stop.
Such long animations and anime cooldown timers? Maybe. Maybe. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Sorry, I'm catching up on things slowly. All part of the mission, right? I believe so, Vice. How you doing? Thanks for the lurk. Hey Chaos. Having a fun time messing with scam bots? Oh, good. As you should. Fun if you slip the on language so I try to find ways around. The results are funny. Good. Everyone storming the castle? Thank you. Alright, let's go in. I apologize, my chat screen is very, very small right now. Actually, let me... So I had to like scroll back up to see a lot of shit.
Fucking wish you were me.
No, I don't.
Where is...
I wouldn't wish to be you either, Silverlands.
There we go. Okay.
That's fucked up.
You got blown up?
Yes, they do mean that. Although, they can't exactly be the most.
Explosion. I know what I said.
Explosions.
How are you feeling actually? How's the burns? Or how are the burns?
Yes, she was very injured yesterday. You okay?
I mean, everything hurts. I could hear again much better, except for ringing. Lots of ringing. That's kind of annoying, but I could hear.
Hearing is a good start.
You'll be better given time. I can assure you that.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna not do combat for the better choice.
Of course.
Quick healing's definitely
It is best to rest.
Simply rely on the healthy ones of us. And if everything goes well, we shouldn't have many incidents like yesterday.
Hopefully not.
I'll be doing my best.
learn from
That should be enough.
the mistakes that got made yesterday.
As long as we stick together and listen to our captains, things should be alright.
Just look
That's
up
good
and
advice.
roofs. Just a piece of advice.
Look up. I mean,
Yeah,
right now.
roofs.
I may have to rely on some of you for that. I would rather not get stuck in the middle of combat.
Why
Nothing to worry about.
I see they do supply natural higher
I'm assuming it's
advantages.
flying opponents.
Although it does make me easier to add.
Yes, but more
I'll have to
archers.
Sure.
Oh,
That's
of
fine
course.
by me.
As long as the Centaurians have their shields ready, then we can probably more effectively push.
I'll allow
Right.
them to
Always.
riddle me with as many holes as they want. Sounds funny.
Right.
What I noticed is still more or less use more electrical based attacks
I heard.
Good.
Oh boy.
So,
You'll be
if
fine.
you
Don't
were,
worry. Just stay by me.
if you're weak to that, yeah, stand
I heard
behind.
I will
weak to
block everything I
electricity.
can.
My magic is actually quite strong against it, being an air user primarily, but if I ever get overcome with electricity and I end up turning purple, just try to get somebody to overload it with another element. It's not going to end well for anyone.
How do you do
Gotcha.
a combo element?
It usually harnesses whichever element is more prevalent. For example, I might take darkness off of yours.
Is darkness more prevalent in me?
I think. We'd have to test that out at some point.
If you need any more fire and want to beat them to death, I can always help you with that.
I'm going to need that, looking at what we're going up against. As long as it's not electricity, I should be alright.
It's fine, I can't produce any of that. Not in the slightest. Besides, we're both
I'm also
frontliners, are we
probably
not?
going to be hanging out around Blitz more. Yes.
Why
I
not?
still
Clear,
think
you'll
I'm
be
in the
fine.
family. I need to ask my captain.
If I may
again.
ask,
Hmm?
why electricity specifically?
Well, my magic allows me to adapt and harness any element that I come into contact with. My clouds will change color according to the element. Lightning, unfortunately, makes me violently aggressive with allies, to put it kindly.
Okay, I thought it was just like you got overwhelmed with elements sometimes. From how it seemed in the last mission.
I can,
I
but
didn't know it was
whenever
specifically. Is it
I'm
specifically lightning, or does it apply to every?
only lightning. Usually the elements correlate with an emotion, per se. Lightning is unfortunately anger.
I see.
At least that's the easiest way I can put it before confusing someone. Even I don't really know what it does. It just
Oh,
kinda
it's not
happens.
confusing.
Kind of scary, not
It
gonna
kind
lie.
of
Well,
makes sense. More fun
unfortunately it is.
than you could say.
But with Blitz and Cube by my side, I should be alright. I know Blitz can soak up electricity like a dry sponge. So we should
Indeed.
be alright.
All right.
I'll try to protect the more vulnerable behind me, by the way. I know a couple of us are weak to it, so I can take them into my body. Make them immune for it.
Right.
Give them protection.
Where is Blitz, by the way? Where is it?
Most probably in the cavalry tent.
Rather
Probably.
likely.
Oh,
I just got.
we don't need to have any kind of debriefing day before the mission later, or
They may wish to.
anything of the sort.
I assume if they wish to gather the group, they will let everyone know.
Indeed. I would assume so.
Okay.
Do you think we're going to be fighting the same things that the other group was?
I hope so.
Maybe.
We can hope for the
I mean, at least
advantage,
we'll-
but we should not expect it.
At least we'll know from their experiences.
I suppose.
If we are fighting the same things, we'll have the upper hand this time, hopefully.
Oh, we will.
At least
Trust
now
me.
we're more prepared with what we might hopefully be coming across. Although a lot of them seem to be similar. They're automatons that have a key that need to be removed in order to turn off. Archers, electrical elemental users, and big birds.
The Colossus, if I remember the name, yeah. Big, tanky birds, if you want to call them that.
Did anybody inspect these birds for mana poisoning or black veins?
Didn't have a chance. I do know they have really loud screeching, and they can blow up.
I would have
How
just consumed
large are
them
they?
if we checked. Annoying.
Say again?
How large are they?
Mind standing out for me real quick?
You're thinking
About
about
the size of your, like, chest. Like, from chest down to your abdomen.
Noted.
That isn't too bad.
Interesting. Looks like Lilith, Wilhelm, and I are gonna have a fun time then.
I'm sure you
That's
will.
a rough guess, I have to remember.
That's fairly reasonable. A lot better than I
It
thought
is.
it'd be. I thought it'd be this, like, massive, towering, like, colossal type thing.
Well, nothing
I would
bigger
assume if
or
that-
nothing taller than
No,
him.
everyone's been describing it.
If it was that large, it would not be able to be moved. It would be confined to one room.
I think it's just more how well it can take, receive damage. Because it took a lot of
We'll
us.
see about that.
Again, if we all work together, it should be a cakewalk.
It should be. I've also done a lot of, what is it called? Questioning into the opponents in there and the damage type. Basically nothing
Wouldn't
can even
even go
hurt
there.
me in there, you know? It's mostly sonic screams, a lot of piercing, a lot of electricity, a couple of minor explosions, bit of fire. None of which do any damage to me, so I can just go all out, right?
Just remember, confidence is good, but underestimating the enemy is also bad.
We can probably
Have
we
a
can probably send
field
you
day.
in first.
Be
yes.
fine. Don't worry about anything.
They're in the tent.
Theoretically, Cube, you would be a really good intel. If you walk into a room first, see what's in there, and maybe do what you can. We can
Taking a nap.
get that intel on how to handle things.
Well, I did that in there too. I kept shooting arrows at my head for some reason, but no way. Didn't really do anything.
Well, as long as they are sure that it doesn't, as long as it doesn't become a habit for them to the point where they figure out what you're doing, it should be alright.
Even if they do, what can you do about it?
Or most likely smarter than they look. They might know the weaknesses of slimes.
What, they're gonna bring out an ice ray or something?
Given the fact that many within Mythins and whatnot could use various elements, it would not be amiss that they would be able to.
That would be a
I
worst
guess it
case
depends
scenario.
on whatever commander is there. If
They have the same amount of time to adjust their expectations as we do.
Overconfident, Cube.
There's no such thing as overconfidence if you can back up every word you say, Harlow.
You are only backing up every word you say until you are not. You will not know until that moment.
And that day has never come, nor will it. I'm aware of what I'm capable of.
Okay.
But I do appreciate the comment.
Just trying to look after you, Cube.
Of course. I mean, well, it's quite new as an experience.
Which part is new?
I just don't get to it yourself.
The part of being cared for, my friend. Usually, it's not really been a thing at all. It is strange to
I
hear.
understand that. I understand that.
Precisely. You get it.
Yep.
But hey, with a good unit and a good forefront, we'll be able to clear that place no issue. Still a bunch of cultist scum was at it.
Yeah, you definitely have a better advantage than we did, so I think you guys got it.
what is our goal here exactly? Just clearing out every last cultist?
Well, my goal is to annihilate what's
looking
ever in
for
there, but
something.
if you guys want to look for things, you can. I've been too good with my
Probably
brain.
look anything revolving to help the citizens of Israel.
Any information we can gather about what they are doing and why is important.
That's also true.
Just finding anything relevant that we can, I guess.
Yeah.
It sounds like, from everyone's pitches, best way to summarize it.
That's a good way to summarize it.
Oh, by the way,
anything that looks
Kokkuri, in
important.
case of emergency, do you have that pouch still?
I've been keeping them on hand.
Thank you. I do greatly appreciate it. It was kind of useful last time with those big blasts of sound. Kept volleying them, nothing like slime everywhere.
And if we have to deal with very large enemies that could displace you somewhat, it is best to have that on hand as well.
Yeah, it certainly is. I'll keep trying to collect it though, so you don't have to waste it. Ah, hello. You feeling any better?
How injured are you after the previous day?
I still hurt. Hearing's better, but ringing.
Same condition as me, perhaps not then. You and your condition as well.
Perfect.
At least you can hear.
As
Yeah,
I
you
did
can
in
actually
a
hear
few
now.
moments, then get yourself ready. I'll be taking you with me and back into Section A to try and find pieces of that songbird creature. I'd rather
If
have
you would
at
like
least
to
3
do so.
people.
I'm happy.
Would you
to
mind if I
oblige.
tag along for this? If you believe you would be capable of, my first priority would be to have another flyer to keep up with me, but we can avoid the songbird tunnels if it is you two.
Do you wish for one?
Either way, I don't want to take too many people and delay things here, but 4 may not be the worst idea considering how far we need to go to find that self-destructed beast.
If it is flying that
If
you need the
anything, I can
speed, I
carry
would
along
recommend
for a while.
Kokkuri over myself. For the record.
I'm taking you because you are much harder to injure than the majority of people here, and lightning does not seem to do anything to you. A precaution.
Of course. Well, if that's the case, I'll happily come
I
along.
think this 4 would work fine then. Will the 3 of you be able to be ready in a small amount of time?
Certainly.
I'm ready right now.
I'm always prepared myself.
I'll let you finish what you were talking of here. I'll mention this to the other cavalry so they can keep track of who won't be missing. I will be back in a moment. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity for some fun.
Okay.
You good,
okay?
Sasha?
Yeah. No, I'm okay. Narrowly almost get
Excellent.
hit by a wing.
I noticed.
Almost.
Ooh. Ow.
Definitely circulates the air around here a bit better.
Oh, we starting to be cautious as well.
A way to cool you off at least.
Cool.
Getting overheated. There's a massive gust of wind. Something at least.
Ah, this must be his skin. I understand.
Would you like to join
Indeed.
in the conversation?
I'm just listening.
Yes. A cooling,
Is that a
heating
plank of
thing.
wood?
Like a skin
Yeah.
thing.
Oh no, yeah, him being a iron
Where
dragon.
did you
I
get that?
think he's an iron dragon. He's an iron dragon.
Broke it off of one look.
Indeed.
I think he has to regulate his temperature.
Was it
That's
empty?
strange.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us,
Okay,
but
that's all that
me,
matters.
Siva, who is that? Who is that?
Huh?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Never heard of them in
Dragon.
that
I need
dialect.
to. I feel like I heard that in a dream.
Well, just
No,
be sure that you're
probably
fueled
did.
up for later.
Me, Gio, and Migo and Asaru were all. When we were all at the academy, he had to go to the forge at some point and I don't know, beat himself up. Something
that
like
does
took
make
off a shirt and everything, just sat in hot cold for a while.
That does sound quite pleasant, to be fair.
Yeah, it does sound nice. It's like a hot spring.
That would sound nice.
The heat is preferable.
Not hot spring.
Then
like
again,
a
it's
sauna
probably
pit.
because I was raised in fire.
Returning to the small spring afterwards does not sound amiss after this.
Good luck, y'all.
Made for that environment.
Hello.
Thank you.
You take care.
Do my best.
Once we return, hot spring party does sound good. Or club, hot spring club.
We'll probably need it to detox
I
after
would
this.
greatly appreciate going back to the hot springs at the academy after this. I've missed it.
Very much so.
It's pleasant.
That will be heavily appreciated.
Indeed. By the way, do I still need
Do
to wear
you
a
use
towel,
that?
or can I just like not use that? Because again, there's nothing to see. You know.
I mean, technically it would be okay, but it might make other people asking questions you might not be equipped to handle.
Very good. I'm equipped for
welcome
anything. I think. Depends on the question.
Cavalry is informed and they emphasize we need to be hasty, as I was expecting. We don't want another delay like yesterday.
Understood.
Our focus will be to get to the end of the section and search for parts.
Can be
I
fun.
don't assume that will be taking
Very well.
too long. It should be alright.
Exactly.
Well, good luck, you.
Though, additional Without
further
further
ado.
from Blitz, there will be one section we'll be investigating to see if it is another entranceway. A large door shape that's on the pathway. We'll do that on the way back.
Very well.
Well, let's start with it saves time.
Jesus.
Just listen to your
Oh.
instructions. Indeed.
Alright.
Was there anything else you were wishing to converse with them? I did kind of pop back in.
Nothing specific. We're just
Oh,
talking
sure.
about offhand things before the mission.
Right. I'd recommend getting yourself ready as they're talking about their compositions now. Let us not waste time.
Understood.
Of course.
Okay,
I'll talk to you
well-
later, Sasha. I have interest in the topic we spoke of yesterday.
Give it a look.
Confused.
Why can't you, like, only warm up the fries? Why are you like soup?
I hate your terminology.
You warmed up everything.
If we see the large creature that produced smoke and chased the previous group out, we leave and return here, regardless if we have the supplies or not. We're not risking our
Understood.
lives for it. We're going out, finding
Understandable.
supplies.
On the A?
Indeed.
Section A, yes. Only a few moments.
Jenny.
Good luck.
Hey
I do need to remember.
Alec has never needed with me around, not one.
It's gonna be fruitless right now.
Quick?
Apparently that door
What do you mean?
is blocked off and locked at the moment.
The final section of it is completely blocked.
go, buddy.
Yeah, that's what
Got
Mika
blocked
just
off
let us
since
know.
winter's time out.
Rips off a piece himself. Give that
I have
to
a
whoever.
question.
We're already gathered. We may.
Tell him it's a calming
Do you
gummy.
need
What is
Europa?
that?
Gotcha.
We
found out I can-
My plan was to have 3 people. Europa stepped up, and I saw no harm in having 4 of us. If you require them as well, I see no reason not to.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, he
It's more specifically grabbing people that aren't in the squad, the team that will go out, is what I mean. You can still have your 3 or 4 from ones that aren't about to leave on their section.
We are technically all about
My
to.
intention was to grab Cube and fly, but that is all.
Kind of
They volunteered.
stuck in your mouth a little
Whatever
bit.
you wish is best for me, I will do.
It's unlikely we'd be injured. We have no reason to engage in combat and to return if we encounter
That's-
anything.
It's not my concern, it's just us wanting to head out sooner than later. And not to dilly-dally, that's all.
If that final door is closed off, as you say, then we'd only be uncovering if that one section has an extra pathway. That is all we'd be doing now,
Whose team
which
are
shall
you
not be
guys on?
anything more than 5
Each of you?
minutes.
Both of them are...
Myself and Cube are with Winter.
Kokkuri's on your...
Winter.
Europa?
Indeed.
Yeah, he's delicious.
Europa's on mine.
I'm with Mika.
Okay. As long as we have that in mind and they're quick, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
That is why I made sure to inform before.
Thank you.
Is it like...
Keep it in mind.
I need a reminder to the mechanism of opening the gate. I was not there when it was opened.
We need to get filled out.
I don't know how to open it offhand. I don't know Magitech.
I will put you in air jail. Right here.
You can't put me in air jail.
The faster we figure this out.
Do any of you remember how the mechanism to open the gate was done previously? I arrived too late to observe.
I do. I'm gonna put you down.
I believe one of the
Angel.
professors had the key for the gate.
None of you can catch me.
Professors.
Nova.
In here.
Probably Sayori.
Around.
There is Professor Sayori.
Huh? Anytime.
Thank you, dear. So I know I mentioned this earlier yesterday. I'll mention it again. When's Lilith done tripping on a banana peel?
Are you doing a bit
They
better?
just ate a piece of me. I think I tasted that with their stud milk.
For the most part.
I actually have information.
Oh,
for
you
too.
broke
Thanks.
them.
Went out drinking and had a good night.
Indeed.
I have a few runic weapons for you to look over. Most of them are broken or smudged. However, some of the runes, they remind me of the stuff my sister done.
We're checking the doorway for the pathway rather than collecting resources now.
I guess I will mention this.
Cube.
Yes, no, sorry. Professor Cyril.
Nice. Let's make haste to that pathway.
Understood.
Of course.
Thankfully, I still have those speedruns applied.
Cube can be at the front of us, considering that his unlikely traps could damage him out here.
Straight ahead, right? Or are we going that way?
We're heading straight on. We need to get to the largest city area. That is where this pathway was. I do not see any movement further down.
Neither do I.
And just keep your gazes out in case anything spots us on the way out. Anything engages us in combat, we've turned back.
Understood.
Anything to tell them we're turning back? That's fine.
We are not engaging in combat when you three are meant to be deployed in a few moments.
Fine by me, I suppose. Boring
Yeah.
city.
We hear from information, not for combating them. The entranceway is still opened. Keep some eyes to the skies in case anything tries to batch down after us from up there. Regardless, the far wall here.
Straight ahead.
There are two. Europa. Stay near Cube. We cannot be splitting up down here.
What?
Far wall over that way, right?
Straight ahead.
Good.
What are my orders?
Come on, Europa. Moving as a unit, friend. Aren't you excited?
Right. There are two of them rather than just one.
Doesn't seem to be much here.
This one's more open. Further this direction. This one is more open.
Right.
Will do.
You see the shape as well. These are shaped as if they would be doorways, but nothing appears to be here.
That is correct. That is an archway.
The two of you watch each other's backs and check the bottom of it. Kokkuri, you and I will be going above and seeing if there's any entranceways or breaking points for the door.
Understood.
Well, let's look around.
It's a matter of if there's any openings in the doors or any levers that they hid inside these constructions. The top does not seem to possess much. Alongside the inner part of it, the shape may be indicative of something with it.
It could also be from a distance. Someone within a tower being able to see when ones are close. Also true.
Searching the entire city, though, would take far more time than what we have to afford. We will at least be checking the doorways here. There is still another one behind the buildings.
Agreed.
Wind, if they heard anything, but the wind is a bit too high to hear.
There seems to be something behind another building, but I do not know if it is cosmic or not.
Star of information unknown clink around here. We need to ask.
Cosmic?
Yes.
You're picking up something magical, I assume.
Listen to the wind and ask the wind if anything were to be around here, would they say anything?
Cosmic in the sense of out of character. Oh. I thought it was something.
Rigs. We need not bother with these objects.
I see.
They're too volatile. We require a full squadron to be investigating objects like that.
Agreed.
The other thing will be this as well, since there's another similar construct here. Let's ensure these two haven't found anything first.
Important information.
Go.
I had asked the wind. There are apparently two things that are going to be found here. Something hostile and something mysterious. So we shouldn't be prepared.
Strange. But I presume we didn't find anything at the bottom of the entranceway or shape here either, which would leave the one that is here next.
Right. Let us then.
And where has Q run?
Away, apparently. We'll find him.
Stay with Europa, investigate the entranceway here. I can fly to grab him faster.
Understood.
You lead the way.
Stay here with Kokkuri and investigate the entranceway that is there.
Which...
I'm assuming it's this one.
There's this one, and then there seems to be another towards the other side.
I see. This book seems to be a bit more forward. Do you think it might be something with these rafters? We're just investigating the entranceway in general to see if anything pops up or is out of place.
Never actually opening mechanism.
I do not see Cube anywhere in the city.
It does not
That's
seem,
not good.
at least on this wall.
Did he run off?
Which direction, if any, did you see him go in? I don't see him anywhere in the
I
city.
was turned around when he left.
By the house. I should have got a closer look on this. We won't have a small problem then. Our priority is to get him back above this, then we'll have to abandon this for the moment.
Understood.
We can always investigate later. Cube is more important.
Agreed.
This was never the intention, regardless. I don't know why he would have split off like this. If he's not in the city, I don't know where else he might be. For the moment, for the sake of sight, and so that you are not left below us both. It's going to be a strain, but I can lift you on top of this tower so you can see across the city.
I might also be able to climb it using another ability.
It'll be faster, still.
Right.
Click one of the seats and hold on.
Oh my god. Okay. This is actually incredible. I do not know how you're capable of doing this.
I'm an Iron Dragon. We're much more physically capable than most of our kin. You're still not light.
Thank you.
But it's possible. Now, let's scan the city and try to spot him anywhere out here.
Understood.
What in the hell's happened?
Hold on.
Oh, I was stuck inside of the shield. It was a...
Is there something you can say to prove to us that you are the real Cube?
Probably, but I don't think you'd want me to say that in front of people.
Slime boy, were you exploring that over there on Acrosity?
There, yes.
Where did it happen?
You
Oh,
are
you're
the
aware
very
of
edge of it.
in your shield? Allow me to point it out. Let's see.
Okie dokie.
The area of what?
Never mind. Your Cube.
Do you like
Yeah,
look
no,
at the
again,
sides of the
I could
room, like
tell
near the edge
people,
of
like,
the
something that would prove it to me, but you
actual
really
interior,
probably
just
wouldn't
look
want me
at
to.
the
I've basically been looking around the corner and along the sides to see if he's looking for Cube at that point.
Gotcha. You wouldn't notice in that room though. There's a little slit in between the actual wall section and the rest of the room. And if you like look in the darkness, it looks like little gears and stuff turning. It looks like that room is kind of separated from the rest of this giant big room.
There was an area over there that is completely separated.
Where are you? Where are we landing?
The bird's entranceway.
Right. We'll see you there.
We can look, but we have no reason to pursue down there. Especially if there's apparently still one somewhere else. Let's get these two to the ground and then we can look.
Understood.
I mean, I can just jump down. I'm a slime. Like, come on.
Better to be cautious than not.
But I just splat and then reform. It's nothing much. Where is your upper pedal?
Yeah, he's already down there.
Yeah, one second.
And wait with Cube. We shall only a moment.
Come on.
Let us go up. This is more closed off than I remember seeing. Don't see any entranceways. Only this one mechanism.
Just in case. In case this attempts to come down on us. It will give us a moment, perhaps.
That'll be good. I could likely catch it then if it does. By all amounts of risk, we have no reason to be touching this. Coming back empty-handed isn't exactly good for spending the time here, regardless.
If anything, we can make note
Keep
of it.
yourself outside of the room. I'm going to attempt to interface with the machine, and if anything goes wrong, there's a fucking elevator.
Guys, what's up?
Yeah, apparently.
Correct, this
Looks
is
like
a
the wood
fucking
moves.
elevator.
The store of information has told us to come here. What the fuck?
Indeed.
An empty room with a single mechanism to the left. I can't quite tell. Europa, use your shield. Stop this from coming down, if it does. Same with you. I'm going to touch the mechanism so we at least don't come back with no information. None of you come into the room, stay here at the entranceway.
Fine, if you insist.
After you hear a clunk, the gate would come down. I'm just gonna tell you guys, there's no fucking way you could stop that thing from coming down, so it's either a left or a right situation.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm definitely going with him, because I'm playing Q, but I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Okay,
You guys go down and you all start moving up. You guys just press this and go to the next room.
Look at us.
Oh.
Isn't this fun?
That's not as concerning as I was expecting, but...
Where's your sense of adventure?
Humor. Scope it out. This seems like a...
Those look like conductors.
Indeed.
They are right. Take a few steps forward to the edge of the platform, Cube.
That was weird. Anyway. Of course.
The void is attempting to hold him.
Don't worry about it, Ying. The void can only hold me for so long. I don't like what... what is that little symbol over there? What does that mean?
What is that above us?
Electric mechanisms.
Is that a platform above us?
It doesn't do anything to me.
Potentially.
The ledge.
It's best to make certain that that is the case and not a trap.
People can stand on it.
It's simply the covering that these doorways tend to have.
Good.
Well, what do we think about this place, eh?
No. Even the symbol ends in the make of them.
If it's an electric mechanism, I'll be just fine. It doesn't do anything anyway. Not to me, at least.
Considering our
It may just be a conductor, and there may be other
going to
magics
turn on when
present.
the time is bad.
That would be unfortunate.
This is true risky.
Yes. Making note of things is good. Bringing it back to those who can better deal with Yisrael technology may be best.
Yes. We're better off having more people come up here and people who are more technologically aware than us. We can pass this off to them. So long as the mechanism still functions.
Looking at anything?
Because I don't want any of you being injured before you're deployed.
You're cute. Very cute.
Any other magics are present here and it could steer you. Lightning's unlikely to be the only one here. By my command, as you cavalry member, get back into the elevator.
DM?
Yes.
Is the wind saying anything?
It is not. not because it's being like stopped or anything right now. More of just like it's dead in here. Like there's just no magic going on in this room right now.
So no spirits.
Going to say
There are no spirits in this room.
You can come back here with others at another point. There are only 4 of us. If traps trigger here, it's unlikely we can stop all of them. Come back here once you finish your deployment into Section B. That is higher priority. All of us back to the elevator.
There's one thing I'm still concerned about.
Which
The wind
is
said that there was
what?
one hostile entity, at least something hostile, awaiting us during this investigation, and we haven't found it yet.
Yes.
I suggest that we
Entity implies-
remain focused whilst we head back, and let the others know of these findings.
Agreed.
Yes. It's likely to be that monster that chased us previously. We were able to outrun it previously. We could still let us move back regardless.
I see.
All the lights on the consoles are currently off. Everything is currently non-powered at the moment. If you guys look at those or those.
Right.
We can't even look at our box what's
I don't know if any of them are trapped, knowing these Israelians. It's too much of a risk.
If anything,
There are
it's not very
9
much of a risk
poles,
if I'm involved.
2 consoles.
If there are any other magic's presence besides lighting, it would still be injured, yes.
It's nothing a tiny piece of meat can't fix, and besides, most magic isn't going to blow me apart to
You're
smithereens.
about to be deployed. You need to be in peak condition for Section B. We are moving back.
Always am. It's how the species works. But if you insist...
Kim, listen to your orders. We are on a time crunch here.
How irritating.
So now, if this is a functioning mechanism,
Clunk. The gate goes down. The thing starts going down again.
it seems to overgrow in size when we go back down here. I'm sure it's fine.
At least now we know.
How exactly did you trigger this platform?
We
By
just
walking on
stood
it.
on it.
It's automatically activated.
With your weight, I'm assuming.
From what we could
Or
tell.
technically account the weight for multiple people, so that might be a factor.
Is it bad that I
Something automatic like this also tends to have readings it sends out to wherever everything is controlled. People may know we're here.
I think I'm just irritated.
Yes, let us get back.
That's a lot.
Generally
Explain. Where did
Well,
it
you know
start?
me. I like information more than anything else in the world.
Just in case anything comes after us.
We'll find it later. As much as I also would like to investigate with you, I don't think we can.
You
It was
will know
ordered
that
of
Section B is investigated if you are not too injured. I imagine the rest of Cavalry will want to figure this out regardless.
Meanwhile, I'm certain that James and the others would be very interested in this information. They may be able to figure something.
Sorry.
Or so we think.
How do we know this is her?
We don't.
Ask the question.
Hurry up, you're beyond time.
We're already
We know.
going back.
We found something and we're having information passed back.
Okay, well, let's hurry.
Hold. We're not walking until you answer Europa's question.
What is it?
What is the nickname you have given my father?
Pookie Bear.
It's her.
It's them.
Right,
Okay.
Sprint.
If you insist.
I will pass the information to the other cavalry and these 3 will be prepared for their deployment. Nothing is injured them, they're still in the best condition they can be.
I'll let the others know in the meantime.
Jeez, they need to speed up.
doing it. I got
I can have a
questions for one of
questions.
them if needed.
Uh,
Okay, you can.
Here. I'll do mine real quick. I gave you a note yesterday with something that you were very much interested in.
You're allowed in and bring him home. Would you like your questions first, Kokkuri?
It is fine.
Miss Miko? What is the reason
What type of
behind the
gummies
mark
can
on
we
your
make?
back, you bear?
Calming gummies.
Get in here.
But of
It
course.
is to keep us from spiritization.
When it comes to mana restoration, say mana potions for example,
Acceptable.
Do any of them
Inside.
have the plants that is used in the recipe?
I'm sorry, repeat?
Nothing, the void just...
Asking a question?
For mana restoration properties, such as
Hmm,
mana
where
potions,
is-
for example, is there any recipe that
James.
uses a plant?
I have a quick question for you.
You'll be in place.
James. James, there's information for you.
This doppel can copy elements.
We found a separate room within the main around the corner.
It was mentioned the doppel can copy elements.
It seemed to have about 9 rods with lightning symbols on them and 2 consoles. It all seemed non-magical. Nothing was on. We did not touch them in case.
Which part of Intera does your family
Most likely they're gonna need power and some mess with. After everyone get back from the guys' expedition, we'll go back there and deal with it.
Indeed. We were told that it was an area from where the songbird entered.
There were no tunnels, but we did find something at the entranceway of where the songbird fled. There was an elevator. We did not believe it was as such. We went upwards with it and we found a room filled with what seemed to be mechanical works. Lightning magic at least. That was some coloring.
Earlier. There was something missing.
I see.
Winter, I have a quick question
We did
for
not
you.
find much else.
Yes. So one thing, apologies, because I forgot. Originally the plan is, if an emergency happens, Letty is to go swap with someone to help out, since Kokkuri knows how to deal with said problem. Would you be alright if Nova, if the emergency happens, is the one who comes over to assist, since they're both lights users with shields? We're not swapping
Yes,
now,
that's
it's more of a, if it triggers.
If it needs to happen, it needs to happen.
Perfect. I forgot.
The only thing would be, was the machinery deactivated when you found that area?
Thanks for telling me, Kokkuri. I'm gonna talk to teacher for
If
real
need
quick.
be, I'll
Someone else, but I'm not feeling good. I'm giving this to you to do.
Every single piece of machinery up there was completely inactive. There were slight colorations left over for the lights, but none of them were lit, and none of the
Then we're gonna need to
panels
fix
seemed to
that
be
if we
active
want to
either.
activate the bathysphere.
Yes, Cube seems very eager to investigate that room. I had to demand him to leave. Bring him with you so he does not complain. But Section B first. That should be everything.
Yes.
I'll pass it to the rest of cavalry.
Also, if need be, after B-side, assuming I'm not injured, well, previously injured, I can head back in and scurry through the tunnels again to try and get back to the room with the bird creature we died.
Though, Europa, listen to the wind out in the larger city, and apparently there's something hostile out there. Bring people with you. Do not go out alone.
Understood. I can also talk to the dark shades if need be for information.
Yes, right. Let me pass everything else.
Shown in the tournament, it is much more lethal.
At the very least, after it is calmed down from the frenzy.
Good day.
You focus on healing
Good day,
Mommy.
Kokkuri since she's light.
As well.
Things are as well as they can be here in base camp.
So yes, I'd be healing them since you have.
I'm
Even
doing
part give her
alright.
mana if she needs it.
Yep. Which would be good to help
It's
flush
good.
out the
We're
dark
probably gonna need it for
things.
today.
I don't know if that's how that works or not, but I can pretend at least.
I would hope.
You know what you understood my reasoning for having
Yeah,
delegate with
yeah.
Kokkuri after.
Come on, there you go.
But
Doing some.
I wasn't even thinking about that, but no, you were completely
actually,
right.
once
Just did
Cube
some
gets over
last-
here, that's
I'm good now.
Wait.
you're good now.
Go back and stretch again.
Yes.
I was going to assist you.
Was hungry. Now good.
You got anything fresh this time then?
Never mind. Hold on, never mind.
So it worked.
Or after the.
Please, I don't need you injured by yourself. Please, by the gods.
Mel, you want to eat something before or after?
I didn't think about it. I thought about your milk deficiency.
I think the hounds want to eat that.
They had soup with kibble.
My apologies. I was not able to ask this before the mission. But may I ask your elemental strengths and weaknesses so I can be certain to use the proper shields to assist you?
Apologies, one more time. I had to turn off some external things.
Of course. I was not able to ask your elemental strengths and weaknesses so I can make proper defend you.
Honestly, I haven't ever really looked into that, but I'm pretty sure lightning is on that list.
What's your element, Kamani?
That I will certainly have plenty of shields for with this.
I just can't stand up again for like another 2
What? I don't know what that means, Kamani.
I don't have your answer right now.
You don't know your element.
Aye.
No.
Okay. That's a new one. Then I will at least give this recommendation.
Do you need a reminder, Indigo?
Yeah, hit me with it right now.
Ink. It was a mix between water and dark.
Oh, ink. Yeah, that one. Forgot about that.
Ink. Okay, that's water and dark considering ash. So, okay.
Everyone,
Then, yeah, lights,
please start gathering up to the gate. If you're helping NPC, please start respawning. I already have said that your guys' help is needed up top if you need a reason on why you can respawn.
Yeah, you should retie that so you know your hair's not dangling about and you know.
I just saw you over here. Where'd he go?
I had a hair clip.
Oh, he
Since
already
we are
went off the
gathering.
game.
is now in possession of the doll.
Do you have any abilities that do area effects around you?
The last thing,
No, I do not.
Alright, that will be better then.
for the people going on the mission, make sure you go into your right comms. Thank you.
Hello everyone. As a little DM note for all of you in character, down in District B there will be sound